Greetings to you all. Good day to you. It is Friday here. As the title says, I'm going to basically clear some things up. I wanted to make this video based off of some of the comments I've been reading over on Reddit. Um, I had a video, my recent level up video was posted up over there, and it sort of created a little discussion regarding my length of study for Chinese Mandarin. So I want to just talk about that here in this video and just clear some things up about that. All right. But before I get into that, I want to talk about like, well, my definitions when it comes to studying and learning. Okay. Because I think these are different. All right. So first of all, studying to me is when you are studying a language actively. And you're using things such as textbooks, manuals, anything that you're reading, pretty much something like this. Okay, if I'm buckling down using a course book like this, using dictionaries, having to look things up, reading every day, all that. That is, to me, that is studying. That is really, really getting down and dirty with the language actively. Learning is a little different. Learning is, to me, learning is when you're not necessarily studying, you're not really reading or, studying a language like that, like formally, how I just explained. You're learning, you're exposed to the language, okay, and you're open to learning more things. For example, if you're in a country, you're immersed in the language. You're not necessarily studying it, but you're interacting with the native speakers and you're learning new things. You may hear some things you don't understand. You asking them, "Hey, what does this mean? Explain it to me." To me, that is learning. Listening to audio, listening to music, um, picking things up from the lyrics. What else? Basically that exposure, not really reading anything formally, like a course book. To me, that is learning. So it's a little different to me. Now, many people are saying, I've been seeing these comments where people are saying, oh, he didn't, I don't believe he studied Chinese for 10 years. I know in my videos, I say, when I talk to the native speakers in my level of videos, I tell people that I've been studying or learning Chinese for 10 years. But the actual number, I've studied Chinese actively, like the studying, the definition I just gave, 2 years. I studied Chinese like that. I started learning Chinese in 99, the summer of 99, 18, yeah, around 18 years old, because that's when I graduated from high school, 18. I started right after high school, so that was around in the summertime. Then I studied Chinese for the whole year of 2000. And then 2001, I continued. I believe I stopped studying it, like maybe I would say it may be in the summertime, somewhere around there, because I had moved to Columbus that year. So when I moved to Columbus, I definitely wasn't studying Chinese. I made a video telling the story about how I went about choosing my major at OSU. Um, I chose Chinese as my major. I made a video about that. I'll post a link in the description where you can go watch that video where I tell you the story behind that. I don't want to talk much about it in this video, but I haven't studied Chinese for 10 years, and that's a long time. And I believe if I've studied Chinese actively like that for 10 years, I would definitely be on a native level. That's a long time for studying the language, 10 years. I've been exposed to the language. Okay, I've been immersed. I'm not fully immersed, but the language has been a part of me for 10 plus years. That's what I mean when I tell these natives. I have a lot of experience. I have 10 plus years of experience with the language, but I haven't studied it for 10 years. There's a difference. I've been learning. I'm still open to learning. Although I feel comfortable with the language, I can speak pretty fluent. I can get my thoughts across. I can speak with non-English speaking Chinese. I can do all of that. Um, but there's still some room for improvements. I definitely need to improve on my tones. People were saying something about that, and I've already said that my tones were off or weren't perfect in Chinese. But I haven't studied it for that long. 2 years, well, 2 years is a long time, but I haven't studied it actively for 10 years. Actively in the books, I haven't done that for 10 years. So that's that. I apologize for many of you who are confused, but that's what I mean when I say I've been learning and studying Chinese for 10 plus years. So that is it. I think I covered everything in this video regarding that. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my recent level up video, I know they're long. Many people can't watch them. They can't sit through them. But I'm talking about that particular video. It was posted on Reddit. And there was a bunch of comments over there. People were talking about that. So I just felt I needed to clear this up. People don't know. They just see me saying that I've been studying Chinese for 10 years. And I guess to some people it's not adding up, you know, for certain things. So so yeah, that is it. I just want to talk a little bit about that. But if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. If you guys are interested in seeing that Reddit post, I'll actually post a link to that particular thread in the description area of this video. So that is it. And thanks for viewing. And you guys have a great weekend.